Android phones
snake.
and try to film
Go.
like this.
Nate, go. Oh my God.
So guys, this is Tetrix. Tetrix is like the standard prefab aluminum stuff that we have for robotics. We've kind of taken a step away from using Tetrix in last year especially, but they still really useful know how to use it. So there are three main sizes of Tetrix screws. The main one is 7/64. So yeah, right here. And then 3/32, and then 5/64. So 7/64 is just your standard Tetrix screws and everything. 3/32 will go to your, this one's in backwards, but your set screws like this. So whenever you have a motor or axle hub, the screw that goes right in here is always a 3/32. And then there's another thing, I don't think I have any here, right here, axle locks. These are 5/64. So there's a big difference also between motor and axle hubs. This is a motor hub. This is an axle hub. You can kind of see the difference. The motor hubs are bigger than the axle hubs. You never want to put a motor hub on an axle because then it's too big for the axle and it's way too loose. So you can like kind of strip out the axle. So yeah, always make sure you know the difference between these two. And then here are the beams that we use. They're extrusions. You'll see it kind of alternates between the 8-hole and the 4, and you can line them up like that. Or what you can do is you can kind of put them off center, like so. So you can do a lot of different things with Tetrix. And then there's also these brackets, which you can attach pretty much anywhere on here, you know, plates and stuff. And this right here is really handy because you put these in here, and so you can attach one of these pretty easy if you're in a confined space, or if you don't have access to the front part of the screw. You just hold it with like a pair of pliers and you twist that. These here are axle bushings. So when you're putting an axle on something, you put it in one of these big holes and put the axle through. These are really cool actually because they have like oil kind of built into them, so they're self-relocating, so you never have to like put oil or anything on it. This is a motor. The motor hubs go on here, and this is a motor mount. You stick the motor in here, you can screw the screw down through here onto one of these Tetrix pieces, so like so. And it's pretty cool. This is a side mount that we just got this year, I think. Gabe, correct me if I'm wrong, but you can use these as spacers and attach it pretty much anywhere you want, so you can gear some really interesting things. So yeah, we haven't had this before, so that's pretty sick. Gears, you can do a lot of different things with them.
Can you talk about like meshing the motors to gears?
What?
Can you talk about how you mesh motors to gears?
Oh yeah, so because of you can like, whenever you line up gearing, it doesn't have to be exact, because the cool thing about these mounts is that once the motor's in here, you can twist it like that, so it kind of changes position. So say it's like that, and the gear is like over here. You can twist it so that they mesh. So it doesn't have to be precise. So for the most part, you can just use that to adjust it. And then these are 90-degree gears, which you can use to convert torque to another direction. This is a chain. Chains are actually kind of complicated because you can take out different lengths of this and make them a different length. If you guys see right here, it looks a little bit different. That is this is broken, but this is one of these things. You put, so you take one of the chains out. This is where'd it go? This thing is for. You put the chain in here. You stick a 7/64 in here, and then you pop out one of these little links. And then once you pop them out, you can put another length of chain in, however long you want, that's what you need, and you pop one of these in. This is not one of the ones you'd use. The ones you'd use are in the box. It's like link chain, yeah. But they have little like lips right in there, which allow this to kind of pop onto. So then you pop that on. You can make chains whatever length you want. This is a servo. There's two different types of servos. There's the 180-degree servos, and there's the continuous turning ones. The 180-degree ones will only turn 180 degrees before they stop, and that's their limit of motion. The 360-degree servos will turn continuously. They're not as strong, but they're more precise than the motors, and you can program them with slightly different
How do you tell the difference?
You can just turn them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
And
turn
they'll
it to the
stop.
top where
Yeah.
they say CR on some of them.
Yeah. This one.
Also, there's like the big servos.
Yeah, which are a lot bigger.
Right. Yeah. No, I know.
Yeah, and those are.
Quarter scale.
Yeah.
Quarter scale.
And let's see. This is a circle mount. Put on Tetrix. And then other way. There we go. Attach it like that. So yeah, whatever we want to do with that. And let's see, here we go. The rack and pinion system is what he was talking about. We haven't really used this much before, but you can use this to do scissor lifts and stuff, or to traverse along a kind of a track type thing. So, you guys have any questions? Awesome. You will learn how to tell what sizes are by the end of the year by just feeling them. Like, I'm not even kidding. You can pick it up and know what size it is. So.
Thank you. Yeah.